On the first day of my service learning, I honestly had no idea what to expect. I did not know what the majority race would be or what I would be doing with them. The majority of kids at the Hathorne Center are Hispanic, and honestly, I felt pretty comfortable in that situation. Even though we are socialized to have racist thoughts, and there's institutional racism keeping certain racial groups down. I'm glad to have been informed on this topic so I can watch my actions on a day-to-day basis at Hathorne and in the community to confront the social construction our society has made. All through elementary school and high school, I have been surrounded by Hispanics. Where I live, our cultures are split pretty equally, so being able to go to Hathorne made me feel pretty comfortable the first day. The first day was definitely a hard one to get the kids' attention. Many of them would ignore me when asked if they had homework. I do not think it was on purpose, but more because they did not know who I was or why I was talking to them. So I sat down with a group of them playing Legos and just talked to them and tried to make them feel comfortable. Thank goodness it worked. I finally got one of the kids to sit down and do homework with me. It was such a relief. As I was sitting there helping, a young girl walked by, and the girl I was with stopped her and was telling her what she needed to be doing instead of playing, such as homework, and somehow the little girl listened. The older girl I was with turned back to me and told me that that was her little sister. Definitely in that situation, I could tell we were different in a way. Not in a bad way, but in a way in which I had never grown up. I feel as though in Hispanic families, the children definitely look out for each other, letting them know what's wrong and right when they are away from their parents. They actually listen to what each other says too. Growing up, I saw that happen a lot. Older siblings of my Hispanic friends would come up to them and just tell them what needed to be done and what my friends were doing right or wrong. My sister would never listen to a word I would say to her. That is just one thing I saw that was different than I was used to. But I think it's a better way to grow up. Respecting your siblings should be something important all cultures should teach their children. As a teacher, I will encourage students to work together, making important bonds, and allowing them to learn from one another. Hathorne is a perfect representation of social justice. Kids from cultures are there receiving the same polite help from the same kind of people. Hathorne works one-on-one with kids, making sure they can reach their full potential with help outside of the classroom, giving them an equal opportunity learning environment. At Hathorne, different races of kids play together and just enjoy life. If we could keep kids thinking that everyone is fun and cool in their own way, then our world would be such a better place. A place with no oppression, meaning no one person or race is put down or treated unjustly in any way, because they are not deemed as valuable as the person or group of people who are putting them down within. A society with no white supremacy, one in which white people would not hold the power over any other race, and a place with social justice being lived out every single day, giving everyone equal opportunities and allowing them to live out their lives to their potential. I definitely want to teach my kids to be self-aware, so social justice is always on their mind, just like mine is in public and at Hathorne.